Hello, everybody. Bro, you're the best. That's the first message I see. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. How's it going, everybody? It has been too long, simply too long since my last stream. I've been so crazy busy, dude. Oh my gosh. Not only have videos started taking 7 days instead of 5, but... well, sometimes like 8. But also, the rate of streams has also gone down a decent amount. So that's not cool, but I'm doing my best. 9 p.m. stream, a yum emoji. I love the yum emoji. It's such a wonderful little concoction. What's going on, Cute Twirl? Booney Man renewing his... oh no, actually he gifted a membership to Stinky Winky 999. Awesome name, dude. Well, welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoy your badge and your emojis and all the fun things. Thank you so much, Booney Man, for the gifted, dude. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well today. Okay, I have not eaten today. So what I'm gonna do, I've got this bag of baby carrots. I got this bag of baby carrots next to me here. Oh, maybe not this bag of baby carrots, actually. They're all slimy. I don't know about that. I might go get a different bag of baby carrots. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get different carrots. Top 10 saddest pieces of news of Howdy's history. I only bought the brand of carrots that's slimy. This is so sad. That's okay. I will go carrotless today. GD Pro, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that. Level Request stream will hopefully be coming within the next week, but I'm just... dude, those streams take a lot out of me, and it takes some planning and the right kind of day, for sure. Today is not one of those days. So today we're just going to be focusing on the level, because I also need to get that done. Brimstone, Idle Donut, Dr. Bob, Cute Twirl L, Hey Low. I hate cringe with the emoji spam, a little bit ironic. Bewonderix, Booney Man, obviously, GD Pro, obviously, Lunatic Husky. What's going on, dude? Congrats on your first ever Extreme Demon. Auditory Breaker is a really hard first Extreme, by the way. That's a crazy achievement. Volod, I see in the chat. Hell yeah. Who else? Who else? Lots of people I don't recognize. Heck yeah. Well, I hope you guys are doing well today. Are you guys ready for one of the building streams? Not of all time, just one of them. How long will the stream last? Probably around 3 hours, maybe a little bit less. We will see. Oh, heck yeah, dude. Beat Dark Travel last night. Really happy. I would be too. That's a long freaking level. Congrats, dude. Thank you so much for the 2. GG's. Man, that level is intense. I've always wanted to beat it, but it is... oh, I have terrible, like, stamina when it comes to levels like that. It's just so long, dude. Obnoxious Children. Something to cross off the Howdy Stream bingo. Let's see. Let me get this song really quick. So the song I'll be using for this level, if you're new around here, not new to these streams, I've been streaming this level for like almost 8 months, but the song is called Victory by a band called Fire from the Gods. It's like a metal song. Pretty freaking sweet. I thought I had great energy for some gameplay. So there is the song. If you're interested, there's a link to it. I'm going to pin it in the chat so no one will ever have to go searching for it. Let's see here. I'll just throw on some, I might throw on some Sonic Mania OST. I would like to know more about the Sonic Mania. Let's see. Sonic Mania Plus? Maybe. Maybe some Sonic Mania Plus. Let's just do the normal one for right now. Oh! I love how the video loads before the HUD loads, so I can't turn down my volume even if I wanted to. Okay, how's that volume? Should it be turned down a little bit? Turned up a little bit? Oh, Ryan Shepard, thank you so much for the 2. Hi, bye. I hope you have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by while you could and dropping a couple buckaroos my way. Thank you very much, dude. Hope you've been well. It's Sail and then QQ. I'll call you Sail. How about that? Like sail, like, you know, you're setting sail, dude. That's as close as we're gonna get with the pronunciation there. Lunatic Husky, renewing your membership for 6 months. You have ascended to the silver badge. Hell yeah, dude. And right after you just beat that extreme. This is an important moment in your life for you, isn't it? Well, thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate that. 6 months. That's $60, by the way. The featured member tier is $10, so woo, that's a lot of money. Thank you so much, dude. That silver badge looking fly. Up a little bit. Okay. Okay, that's about as high as I'm gonna let it go because it needs to be quieter than this. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, I think we can do that. You need to say Sail and QQ then. Sail QQ. That rolls off the tongue about as well as a pile of broken glass. I'll call you Sail. I'm gonna call you Sail. I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Dude, that's like a reference. Dude, that's from the story with the toys in it. Yes. Okay, alright, what's the best Toy Story movie? We need to nail this down. What do you guys say? I might make a poll, actually, for, like, more accurate sums. Let's see. Add option. 1, 2, 3. And I guess 4. I forgot there's a 4th one. Gosh dang it. I'm contractually obligated to add the 4th Toy Story to the poll. Booney Man, thank you so much for the 5. Birthday stream was also pretty fun. Yeah, I enjoyed that. The portion of it that I got to watch, at least. Might do some more of those scheduled variety streams more often. Yeah, those are really fun. I've only done like 1 or 2 variety streams. I think I did a birthday stream, and then I did a May the 4th stream. Those are really fun. I would love to do more of that. But yeah, that stream was a blast, dude. If you wanted to schedule more variety streams like that, I'd be totally down. And thank you so much for the 5, dude. Yeah, you know me. I'm always down for variety content. I might get rid of these slopes, actually. And just have blocks here. I think that would look kind of cool. A neat little bit of detailing. Okay, what's winning? 3 is winning, that makes sense. And 4 is in last place, thank goodness. No hate towards Toy Story 4. It was an okay movie. It just didn't need to exist. It just never needed to happen. Like, you literally had the perfect ending. You crafted a masterpiece with Toy Story 3. Fantastic film, fantastic ending to the franchise, and then you brought it back because you wanted more money. Like, come on, dude, really? Let's see, what's another saga that had a perfect ending, and then they brought it back? I guess Star Wars, you could say. I guess Star Wars. Do you play Roblox? Not very often, but I play occasionally. I'll hop on for some dungeon quest or something of that sort. Let me get some of these. What angle is this, by the way? I need to know, like, in degrees, what angle that is. See, that's 45, obviously. I'm trying to, like... yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's a 5-degree angle? That sounds about right. 5 degrees, dude. Hell yeah. Star Wars would absolutely 100% have been better if they just left it at 6 movies. I mean, like, that's, like, I don't know. Star Wars is such a large franchise, such a huge universe with all these characters. Like, sure, make more movies, just don't make it in relation to the Skywalker saga. You know, we left that in the past. Anakin and Luke and Leia and Padme. And yeah, that's the Skywalker saga. No need to go just making more of them. Just, hey, that ending, you know, actually that ending is not, it has not arrived yet. We're going to keep it going. I'll say 30. There's got to be like a mathematical way to use your brain to figure out what this angle is. But man, I took my final math test, freaking aced it, and I said, okay, cool. I'm never thinking about math ever again. And I have not been good at math since. My brain had just enough gas left in the tank to get me through that test with flying colors, and then since then, I'm just like, okay, well, that was the last time I ever needed to, like, you know, do math, right? So I can just forget all that I learned. And I was like, well, ideally, no. Ideally, you're going to remember some things, right? And he's like, I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I used a protractor. I don't have one of those on me. Honestly, if there was a GD protractor, just like an object you can place, that would be awesome. I might make a custom GD protractor and then sell it on eBay. Gotta go, sorry. No worries, dude. Appreciate you being here at all, man. You take it easy. Dude, this is cool. I like this. Why are you amiing a Discord? I don't know what that word is. A-M-I-I-N-G. Booney Man with the $2. Thank you so much. Gonna head out. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you for being such a homie and dropping so many bucks my way. I really appreciate it, as well as that gifted membership. That was freaking awesome. Hope you have a good rest of your day, dude. Why are you saying goofy all layout? Can you stop being 11 years old? This is like the most serious I've ever taken one of my levels, and you call it goofy. How to tell me that you're 11 without telling me that you're 11? 11 might be too generous. That might be like a single-digit soldier. Will that look better like this? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I might replace this center block. That looks okay. Time to manage my store called Missile Silo in Roblox. Nice, dude. Well, I hope that goes well. Thank you so much for the 2 more. This guy's got missile silos in Roblox. That's crazy. Let's do some of that. I'm not going to make these all dark. I'm just going to actually fill it out the way I should with the slopes. Great layout. Thank you, dude. That reminds me, I should play the layout from 0 as like the opening ceremony of the stream. Thank you, Husky, so much for the $5. Gonna focus on making levels for the foreseeable future. Not quite ready to go for another extreme yet. Yeah, dude, you've earned a long break. If you ask me, from beating extremes. That is a tough level. Now that you've beaten one Sonic Wave level, the rest of them should be a lot easier. I think Generic Wave is what I would go for next, because I think that one has a nerfed ball part. So runs from 0 will be significantly more fun. That works. Can you just pause that right there? Sweet. Okay, let's do it. Oh, what? Oh, gosh dang it, hold on. My icons got reverted because Megahack decided to not belong to me anymore. There we go. I gotta get new colors as well. What was the ship I was using? It was just this one, right? Yeah, there we go. Like the only icon I'm using that doesn't require the 2.2 textures. Just beat Jawbreaker. Hell yeah, dude. That was the first demon I beat when I got the bypass. I was a 60 Hz player for a very long time, and I got the bypass, and I beat that, like, instantly. Tough level, though. It's got a little bit of sync, though, so it's pretty fun. I dig it. Yeah, GG, dude. What happened to my ownership? What are you talking about? Do you mean your membership? It probably expired. There we go. I like this fighter jet one. It's a very clean looking design. Symmetrical, too. I do like some symmetry. At least with waves. Gonna head out. Cool layout. Bye, howdy. Have a good one. Frosty Productions 23. That's a lot of productions. This guy be producing. It's a little bit nuts. Okay. I like this spider a lot. I think there was a new one that I was using though. Which one was that? It was this one. Yeah. Yeah. And that one's nice. This is like the best rope, or the best swing, I think. And this guy, I like this one a lot, actually. Depending on the colors, it looks super good. That's purple. Which orange was I using? I think it was that one. And the glow was like that thing. Sweet. Okay. Burger. So true. I was about to say that. You beat me to it. Is the RU is geometry dash or something like that. Okay, I need my good mouse. No, gosh dang it. I hit the lights button on my keyboard, which means it cycles through all the options. Okay, there we go. I went back. Bad Player 64, thank you so much for the $5. Howdy, I beat hell. I kind of quit the game, just came back for the lols. Nice, dude. I still have not beaten that level. It is too frustrating, but I applaud you for persevering, dude. Good for you, man. I am not strong enough for Serpunge gameplay, but congrats, my man. And thank you so much for the 5. Hope you're doing well these days. What? What? Dude. Ooh. Ooh. Sale, QQ, thank you so much for the 1 month of rated membership. Thank you so much for renewing it. The darkest secret is when my parents are not home, I'm home alone, I dig a hole outside and pretend to be a carrot. That sounds pretty freaking awesome, man. You got like the like super fluffy hair, spray painted green, and you just look like a carrot popping out of the ground. That's freaking awesome, man. All right. That is a pretty dark secret, though. So thank you for sharing your dark secret with me and my chat. Nice. No, I need to nerf that click. Right at the beginning. Damn it. It wrecked my flow. Imagine if I actually like made genuine complaints like that. You just wrecked the beat, man. I had a vibe going and you ruined it. Well, I'm ahead out. Have a good one, dude. Appreciate you stopping by just to give me $5 and share the joys of your new level completion. Oof. You have to nerf this part a lot. Yeah, so these streams currently, I'm finishing the structuring of the level, and then after that, I'm going to have to do a whole bunch of streams dedicated to balancing. What? My click was there, but my click no click, though. And now that's impossible. Okay, somehow the checkpoint worked the first time, but not the second. I love that part. Damn it. Oh, that ship is really tough. It's so cool, though. I hate making ship gameplay. I'm really bad at it, but that's some of the best ship gameplay I've ever made. No! So close. Come on. Dude, what is... I hate the spider double click, dude. What? Oh, dude. The spider would be like my third favorite game mode if it wasn't a glitchy piece of garbage. Did you see that? I just switched gravity one time onto the platform with the bouncy boys on it, and I just died. That I've been surviving too long on this earth. God has removed my soul from my body, and I die a painful death. Why does the spider just decide to kill itself sometimes? Man, I voted for you, the best YouTuber in the GD Awards. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Okay. I'll do a FNAF 2 video later in the year. Man, this duel is really hard. Dude, why are all of my clicks so late, dude? Oh my gosh, what am I missing here? Man, it feels like this whole level needs to be resynced. It's a terrible checkpoint. Win Discord server? I have one. I just don't invite everybody because that would be a horrible mistake. Ooh. I forgot the click pattern there. Oof, that's tough. Why does that transition suck? What are you doing right now? Just kind of showcasing the whole level. It's like the opening ceremony of the stream. Man, those last clicks of the swing copter ruined my entire day. I hate the swing copter so much. And why do I die there? There's a D block there. I just touched the block and just... Yeah, man. Man, this game, it would be so much better if it just wasn't buggy. Okay, let's try that again. That's like every game. That's just not true. Man, why is that straight fly so hard? Why do I just die all the time in this part? Not even on the spikes! I'm totally just dodging the spikes. There we go. There we go. Okay. Man. This making gameplay is the best part of Geometry Dash, easily. And also the worst part. Because, my gosh, everything is just so buggy in this game. Just nothing is consistent. It's always just going to kill you randomly, especially with slopes, dude. But imagine making gameplay without the use of slopes. That's so boring. Oh, is it a full layout? It is. It is complete. All that's left is just structuring. So, I noticed one structure right here. This is not tall enough, even though it matches up with one of those blue lines. That's not the right blue line, so let's just do that. That should be plenty. I don't want to do anything to make the structure look more detailed up there, because the top of it is so detailed. Or I guess the bottom of it. You include every part of the song? No, the song's several minutes long, and that would take me several more months to make gameplay for, so I'm just going to make it 1:24. Gonna work my level, I'll be back. Howdy. Sounds good, dude. You enjoy that. Okay. Oh yeah, I can end this poll, by the way. End poll. What was the winner? Let's see. Oh, that's way back up there. I think it said Toy Story 1 had like 40% of the votes. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, wow, what the heck? That's crazy. My tier list would probably go Toy Story 3 in S, closely behind would be Toy Story 2, then Toy Story 1, and then Toy Story 4. I'm not a huge Toy Story 1 guy. Super influential movie, super important. Kind of kicked off the whole Pixar verse and everything. That's pretty cool, but it just has less charm for me than the later ones. I say the later ones, but like Toy Story 4 is at the bottom, so... What song is this using? It's pinned at the top of chat, called Victory by Fire from the Gods. Cool metal song that I like. I thought it would make for great gameplay. Gonna go watch Minecraft vids? No. Have a good one, dude. Okay, this saw blade needs to be scooched over. It is just too much in the way. I'm kind of getting into balancing now. Balancing will come later. Because once I finish structuring this, I'm going to try to play it from like 0 and do runs on it and everything. And that's when I will discover the parts of this level that I really don't like. Okay, this needs to change. This is terrible. Honestly, that's okay. I don't know what these spikes are doing here, but they shouldn't be here. Also, a really dumb part of this game that I don't like. So notice how, this is the object, right? This is the object in question. I can select it by clicking right here. That's ridiculous. Why is the like selection box that massive? It makes working with these slopes a pain in the butt. Just make the selection box as big as the object, so there's no deception going on. It's just such a no-brainer. So much about this game makes me grr. Makes me very grr. How do you turn on those blue reference lines? Oh, the top and bottom ones. It used to be you press pause. You can hit uncheck portals to get rid of them. It used to be that you go to a portal and there's a check mark on it, and you check mark, and then it shows you the top and bottom of the game mode. That doesn't work like that anymore. Robtop removed that feature for some reason. So you go to edit group now, and then you hit preview. Before you could hit check mark and turn it off, and you can watch it go away and reappear. And you can still kind of do that, but there's this giant menu in your way. As you can see, this is the bottom line right here. That's the top. Anyway. Another feature that was made worse in 2.2 for no reason. Why did Robert do that? I don't know. I just cracked the heck out of my back. I don't know if anyone heard that. Guys, slap the buttons in the chat if you heard that epic howdy back crack. I'll probably just... Why is that not centered? Why is that weird? I guess this whole structure needs to come up a little bit. Oh, actually, no. That's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do, we're going to take some 45s. Dude, Riot Jr. is a big fan of my videos. Heck yeah, dude. Thank you so much. Son of Riot. Dude, it's like, it's possible that Riot has like a son and then he becomes like the best Geometry Dash player in the world. That would be kind of crazy. No, this is not a love request stream. But thank you for saying please. That goes a long way. Honestly, yeah, that'd be fine. What the freak? What the freak? There we go. And then, give me one of these, one of these. Yes. Dude, I've been watching some more of that Cobra Kai. It was like a YouTube Premium show way back, and then YouTube Premium dropped it because they were like, hey, YouTube Premium shows are stupid and we're never doing that again. And then Cobra Kai was like, anyway, and then Netflix picked it up. Why are all these objects wrong? They're just in the wrong places. That sucks. So is that just gonna be wrong? It's just wrong. No, that's terrible. I'll have to remake this whole structure. Gosh dang it. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. Anyway, so Netflix picked up Cobra Kai afterwards, and then it's been running on there ever since. Anyway, they just came out. They're doing the dumb thing where they're like, hey, we're going to release the next season in 3 parts over the span of like almost a year. You know, part 1 of the new season's coming out in July, and then in November, and then like March or something. I don't know. It's so dumb, dude. Just release it all at once like a normal person, please. It's so frustrating. You planning on making this an extreme demon? Probably just an insane, but we'll see. Too early to tell. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Oh gosh, it got stone oceaned. Literally, yeah. It got stone ocean. That is the best phrase. I'm totally using that. See, that's the thing. That's like such an easy way to kill someone's interest in your show. Just releasing it. Oh, just release the whole thing, please. Because when Stone Ocean came out, JoJo Part 6, I watched like the first third. It was like, I don't know, 4 episodes or something pathetic. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. This is nice. I'm liking it. And then I realized that it was only like a third of a season that got released. And I'm like, what the hell is that? Why would anyone do that? That's stupid. Are they stupid? Anyway, it was frustrating. And now Cobra Kai is doing it too. Very disappointing. Gosh, I keep freaking clicking the edge of my freaking window. It sucks. I just drag it like a moron. Okay, it's not messing with my resolution too much though. At least not enough for the stream to notice. No, I will not be rating your level. Please stop spamming your message. There's a time and a place to request your levels. This is not it, dude. Hope they don't mess up SBR. I don't know what SBR is. Oh, Steel Ball Run. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's JoJo Part 7. I've been a little disassociated from JoJo for a while, ever since Part 6 got Stone Oceaned, as you say. I would like to be invested in it again. It's just a little hard for me. I would love it if Part 7 came out, because I know nothing about Part 7. Never read the manga. And I've heard it's like, there's a lot of like fans of Part 7 specifically, and I would like to know what it's all about. I really would. That's a cool structure. I like this. Let's see if I can put some spikes here and have them not look bad. Can make them a little bit big. That's okay. Hi, I'm a monkey. This is excellent news, Katie. Thank you. Studiopolis. That's a fun name. Sync layout? Absolutely, dude. I cannot make gameplay that I enjoy if it's not a sync layout. It is an absolute must. The music's so freaking groovy. This could be a little bit misleading, because someone could show up to stream thinking that I'm making like a Sonic layout. That's just background music. I'm using a metal song. Which, honestly, in metal songs and Sonic music can sometimes be synonymous. But not today. Yeah, if your layout does not sync, oof. I don't understand. I don't understand how you can enjoy your gameplay like that. Every time I try to make a non-synced layout, I want to shoot myself. What is a day in the life of Howdy? I'll usually wake up around noon because my sleep schedule is screwed up, and then I'll get something to eat for like I guess it's like breakfast because it's like first thing in the morning, but it's like, you know, it's lunch. It's lunch. And then I usually work or stream between like noon-ish, 1-ish, and like 6. And then around 6 I eat dinner, and then after dinner I do more editing or more streaming until about 9 or 10 or 11 some nights, and then I'll just kind of do whatever. I'll like, I don't know, work on a thumbnail or play a game or hang out with friends or hang out with family or whatnot. That spike is awesome. I would like the spike to continue to be here. I'll usually go to bed around 3 or 4. Which is why I do so many late night streams, because I'm going to be up anyway. What is the level going to be called? Just going to be called Victory, the name of the song. Where are you? Why are you hiding down here? You think I didn't see you? What a silly goose. What's he doing down there? Honestly, that's a really easy way just to make a more interesting structure. Do you care about me? I care about all my chat members. My tummy. My tummy hurt. What happened? What happened to my tummy? See, okay. People recommend Wheel of Pain videos for stuff that makes no sense, like FNAF 2. Like, I need you to think for a second. What are all the consequences on the Wheel of Pain? They're all, like, Megahack related. Now, can you name a game that does not have Megahack? That should be pretty easy, because pretty much only Geometry Dash has any kind of similar hacks, right? At least out of the games that I play. So, if you were to say, hey, do FNAF 2 Wheel of Pain, I mean, I could try to come up with consequences, but it's not going to be anything like the Wheel of Pain that you know, and you need to know that before you recommend this idea, because it's just not going to work like that. There's no mega hack. Where do you think the consequences are going to come from? That would be a much better video idea if I had like face cam. Okay, is this all scuffed up? Because I did rotate this, I think. Yeah, this is all ruined, I think. Honestly, I might just be lazy. I'm gonna be lazy. When are you face reveal? Probably never. Please don't expect that ever. You will just set yourself up for disappointment. Dude, they use a high-pitched instrument for the melody that's not like pierce your freaking eardrums. I'll probably just do something real quick like this. Gosh dang it. Know your place. Thank you for knowing your place. I'm so sorry for not knowing my place. Stop being rotated, you jerk. It's okay, he didn't know better. How does one code an object to be flipped? I imagine that would be one of the more simple aspects of coding. If you're getting into coding and you can't figure that out, but you can figure out other stuff. I don't know. That seems like it'd be pretty easy. Stop right there rotating objects. I don't know what that means. Never done an extreme, sadly. You're not missing out at all. People told me that beating an extreme is like super gratifying and awesome, and then I beat one and I was like, that was kind of a waste of time because it took me forever. You know how many videos I could have made with that time, dude? Nope, not that. Not that. Edit group. No touch. No touch. So I can copy these objects in the structure to continue the structure, but adding new ones, they're going to be off-center because I rotated this. Hardest level is Prismatic Haze. My first and only extreme. I do not ever want to beat another extreme ever again. If an extreme comes along that's actually good enough to make me want to, then maybe. I'll think about it. But it's very unlikely, so don't count on it. Didn't we just hear this song? Oh, it's like Act 2 or whatever. I have one of these, right? This will work? Yes. Gosh dang it, stop grabbing the edges of the freaking window. It's so annoying. This is gonna be a video? No way. I don't edit my stream footage usually. I have way too much of it, and it takes me so long to edit videos as is. I'm not looking for more footage to edit, you know? That's time that I don't have. I'm digging Sonic Mania so far. I mean, all the music sounds remastered, but not exactly in a good way. At least not for me. I really, really enjoy the 16-bit like virtual instruments that they use to craft the OST of the first 3 Sonic games. It made it super, super charming. And these songs are improved in their own ways, but I'd still probably prefer the original. I would love to do a FNAF 2 video. I'm not sure if it's going to be an Easter egg bingo thing, because the Easter eggs in FNAF 2 are absurdly hard to find. That video would probably mostly be bound to Night 1, because a majority, or at least like half of Night 1, is before the music box is like wound, and like, you know, you need to pay attention to it. Because the music box existing at all in FNAF 2 means, hey, if you want to scroll through the cameras to find Easter eggs, you're going to have to be like balancing that with checking the vents, which you can't close if you're a coward. You know, I can close the doors if I'm a coward, and I can just look for Easter eggs in peace. You can't do that in FNAF 2. So it's going to be really tough. It's going to be really tough to do an Easter egg thing in FNAF 2. I'm thinking I might not do that. But I am going to do some kind of FNAF 2 video, because it is my favorite FNAF game. I haven't seen a single... Like, no one can tell me anything bad about FNAF 2. It's never happened before. I don't think it will ever happen. The only thing they can say is that, oh, there's too much going on. Oh, it's just wind the music box and check all the vents and check down the hall. It's either there's too much going on, or what's going on is too boring. It's like twice as much stuff as FNAF 1. So if you're gonna complain about things being boring, you should start there. I personally don't see anything wrong with. I mean, it's not the most enthralling gameplay, no, but like, that's kind of the point. I don't know. I haven't seen a single good complaint about FNAF 2. People are either like, they don't like it because it stresses them out, like, you know, keeping track of the music box and all the critters and animals and things. Like, I get it, but like, FNAF is a horror game. It's meant to be stressful. Saying that game's bad because it's stressful is a terrible point. It's horrible. It's like, oh man, I don't like Geometry Dash because when I die, it just puts me back at the beginning. Yeah, that's how the game works. I mean, like, that's the core of the game that you dislike there. I don't know. Silly complaints. Silly, silly. Hey, finally cutting out the stream. What's going on, VWR? Good to see you. I appreciate your £2 via super thanks. It's very nice of you, dude. What can I do to make the rest of this interesting? Let's see. Can I do that? No, not really. No, can't do that either. I guess I don't have to do anything. It just this looks empty. I don't like it. Let's just do that. Let's just do away with all this. Straighten this out. That'll make it easier, I think. I think this is matchable. Yeah, okay, that works. That works. You can add new stuff to this. Do you like playing Sonic? I haven't played much Sonic in my life, but what I have played, I enjoyed. I've only played 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. I would like to play Mania at some point. I've heard the Sonic Adventure games are really good. Those don't really interest me very much, though. Like, I don't know, I've been told that 3D Sonic games like Adventure are really, really good. I just cannot look at gameplay like that and think that it looks fun. It looks messy. It doesn't look like something I would enjoy. Like, if you take, like, crazy fast platforming, like in Sonic, and you put it on a 3D plane, it's just going to get even more uncontrollable. And I know that there's, like, game mechanics put in place to try to prevent that, for sure. But, I don't know. There we go. This is looking fine, probably. I'll put something there just because I feel like I should. Yeah, FNAF 2 is easily my favorite game, though. Not favorite game, you know, favorite FNAF game. I think the FNAF franchise progressively got worse as it went on. Not to say that the later games aren't good. I still do like a lot about FNAF 3, 4, Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator. Custom Night is unplayable for me. It is the least fun, like, piece of garbage I've ever played. But I don't think it's really meant to be fun. It's, you know, it's the 7th customizable challenge night. It's literally just Night 7 from FNAF 1 if it were, like, if it were trying to summarize the entire franchise. And it does a great job at summarizing the franchise. I really, really don't enjoy. I'm not buying what FNAF Custom Night is selling.
Howdy, do you have Riz? Howdy, do you have Riz?
Ugh. I look forward to the day that you're not a middle schooler who gets his vocabulary from the middle school store. Oh my gosh, shut up, shut up. You're incapable of saying anything but Riz. Go away for 24 hours. My gosh. Children. Children. I haven't been here in like forever. It's been so long. I don't know, lol. That sounds like that does actually ring a bell. That name does. Cringe alert. Couldn't agree more, dude. I think that's symmetrical. Yeah, that's fine. You like FNAF Help Wanted 2? What are your thoughts? I haven't seen any gameplay of it. Never played it before. I played Help Wanted 1. I don't know. FNAF isn't really a game that I would recommend translating into VR. Because, like, I don't know, what made FNAF, like, okay, I'm talking about, like, the original FNAF games, like FNAF 1, 2, 3 in VR, right? When you take those games and translate them into VR, it just kind of, it loses the scary. It loses the scary for me. Because part of what made FNAF 1, 2, 3 so scary is that one moment, your vent is empty. The next moment, there's a guy looking through it, right? That's freaking scary. When did that happen? How long has he been looking at me? I don't know. I'm putting on my mask, though. That's all I know. But then, you go play VR. You go play FNAF VR, right? And you see them crawling out of the vent into your room. And you see Bonnie and Chica walking down the hallway, super leisurely, as they approach your door. It doesn't do it for me. It's not scary. I can't enjoy VR FNAF. And then the jump scares I thought were really lazy. I thought they were really dumb. I mean, like, you get jump scared in FNAF VR, everything goes black, except for, like, a barely visible animatronic, like, shaking around a little bit. It looks like they took a ragdoll of, like, Bonnie and just shook him around a little bit. He's, like, flopping all over the place. This doesn't look scary to me, man. I mean, like, it's startling, yeah. 1 second you think you're good, the next second there's loud screaming. Yeah, it's startling, it's not scary. There's a difference. FNAF 4 is startling, it is not scary. At least not to me. Someone in my comments of the FNAF video was like, FNAF 4 is easily the scariest game, actually. And I'm like, I just can't agree with that. Gary's my, yeah, Gary's Mod FNAF, dude. That was honestly a better translation of, like, FNAF than I thought FNAF Help Wanted was. Even though it's very, very different. I'll probably just put some, like, saws over here. I don't feel like structuring over here. So, like, FNAF 4, right? It takes place in a bedroom, and you sleep in a bedroom. So, like, it's got that extra bit of, like, relatability. Like, oh gosh, this could be my house. I will make a counterpoint, though. The animatronics look stupid. They're, like, well-designed and well-modeled. They just don't look scary to me. They're trying way too hard to be scary. With, like, the freaking 9 rows of teeth, and, oh, man, look at those sharp claws. I don't find that scary. I really don't. That just really doesn't do it for me. I find it much scarier how Bonnie is missing eyebrows. And he's just... Man. There's just something about the FNAF 1 and 2 animatronics that will never be matched in terms of, like, animatronic characters. They're just never going to be scarier than that. Yeah, Five Nights at Candy's 3, I thought, was a better, like, bedroom survival horror game. That game is really good. That kind of got a good mix of the... I don't know. Because, like... I feel like it would have been a lot scarier if you could see the animatronics in your room. Sure, you see the frettles on your bed, but they're, you know, harmless. They're stupid. You see Foxy in the closet, but the only time you see animatronics in your room is when you're being jump scared by them. I think it would have gone a long way if, like, you're supposed to keep Foxy out by shining your light through the doors, right? But if he does get in your room, now he's standing in the corner looking at you, and he'll just kill you whenever he feels like it. That's scary as shit. That would terrify me, man. Because, like, Foxy doesn't spawn in your room in FNAF 4. He like, has to run in there himself. And if you're not proficient enough by checking your left and your right, he will make it inside. It's possible to keep him at bay for a while, but he will make it in eventually. If they made it easier to keep him out, but once he does get in, he's just standing, like, looking at you somewhere. That would be so cool. I don't know why they didn't do that. That would be so... I say they, like, it was a team who worked... Yeah, I don't know why Scott didn't do that. If they had any instance of an animatronic in FNAF 4 just standing in your room looking at you, just letting you... Yeah, I'll let that kid run around and check the frettles and check for Bonnie and Chica. Yeah, let them think that they're safe, and then you jump scare the kid whenever you feel like it. Like, I love that about Mangle in FNAF 2. Like, it's really easy to keep Mangle away. Like, if Mangle's in your vent, it is a dead giveaway that she's there because of her radio. It is not hard to keep Mangle out of your room. But if you mess up and she ends up in your room, well, you're gonna freaking suffer the consequences, man. Because now she's just gonna look at you creepily until you die. That is scary, and I love it. I also really like that if Freddy laughs, goes, and then he moves into your room, well, there's a chance you're okay for a little bit, but he will just jump scare you whenever he feels like it. It could be a second from now, it could be 10 seconds from now, it could be in 30 seconds, it could be, you know, that's so scary, the not knowing when it's going to happen. In FNAF 4, you only get jump scared by Bonnie and Chica if you're dumb enough to shine your light down the hallway. I thought FNAF 4 was just, the gameplay was just not handled very well. It really wasn't. It made me very sad. Because, like, the part of the scariness is shining the flashlight down the hallway, right? And you go, oh, there he is, he's backing up, he's slithering away, that's so creepy. Until you realize the only way you can die by Bonnie or Chica at your door is if you shine your light. So just don't do that, just hold the door shut, you're good to go. Which makes part of the game, like, pointless. Like, you literally run to the door, hold it shut. Run to the other door, hold it shut. Look behind you, look at the closet, you know. And that's, like, kind of what all of FNAF gameplay is. It's all pretty much that simple. I just thought they kind of removed... I thought Scott kind of removed a lot of the horror about it. I just did not find FNAF 4 scary. I found it annoying. I found FNAF 4 annoying as crap. The game's all about listening. You gotta listen for the frettles behind you. You gotta listen for Fredbear running back and forth, and Nightmare running back and forth. And then once you get jump scared, the jump scare volume was like doubled in FNAF 4. That's just obnoxious, man. I don't know. You make it, you like, oh, to play this game, you gotta crank up your volume like crazy style. And I'm like, okay, I'll do that. And then your ears get destroyed. It's not even like scary. It's just annoying. It's so loud. Really not my kind of FNAF. I can make a whole video essay on how I would have made FNAF better. Not from like a game design standpoint, you know what I'm saying. I don't know how to design a game. This is like me reviewing movies, right? Like, I know how I would write the characters, and I know how I would craft a more fitting narrative around them. But, like, I can't... I don't have the connections to cast actors. I don't have the budget to hire, like, a special effects team. I don't have a bunch of production assistants. I don't know how to make a movie. Anyway. I know what kind of gameplay I'm looking for in a FNAF game, and FNAF 4 is not it. Not even close. FNAF 3 is very simple. And it's also really, really complicated. Right? Like, FNAF 3 is very, very luck-based, but it also has a lot to do with, like, understanding how Springtrap works. And I think FNAF 3 is one of the most interesting FNAF games, easily. It's a very, very complicated game once you dig a little bit deeper. But on the surface, yeah, it's super basic, you know? Just make sure stuff has been rebooted and then keep Springtrap away by, you know, doing your sound effects everywhere. Imagine like a Gen Z Springtrap where you have to play Vine Booms and like, I don't know, like Markiplier videos or something, and then he like rushes to the room. Oh, we got Markiplier in here? Hell yeah, man. Aw, no Markiplier. I guess I'll go kill that guy. FNAF 3 is not scary at all. I thought it was scarier than FNAF 4 by a long shot. The jump scares in FNAF 4 are very well animated. The characters are well modeled. It's an intense game, but it's not scary. Like, all of FNAF 4's horror is just, like, intense. Like, oh man, I've got so many things I need to do. Hey, stay away from my bed, stay away from my closet. And then you get jump scared. Like, wow, that was super loud. Anyway, let's go back into it. You know, I'm not scared when I play FNAF 4. I'm just annoyed. FNAF 3, the Phantom animatronics all have these fun little gimmicks. Usually it's just if you see them in a camera, don't look at them. And then Freddy, don't look at him. But, like, I thought their jump scares were a lot better than something like in FNAF 4. I don't know. People make fun of the FNAF 3 jump scares a lot, and I get it. Like, Springtrap doesn't really jump at you. He's not munching you. He's not trying to eat you. He's just like, he waltzes in. And that's all he needs to do. There's a serial killer in there. What's the serial killer's not going to jump on top of you. Yes, now I have got you. Yes, you've been getzed by me, the serial killer. No, he's just going to walk into your room and kill you. That's what he does. So that jump scare animation makes a lot more sense to me than some people make it out to be. People really like to make fun of FNAF 3's jump scares. I thought they were fine. Like Foxy, the Phantom Foxy, that jump scare freaking slaps. Phantom Chica, she's running into your room. That's terrifying. I love that. That jump scare's awesome. Booney, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, dude. That's huge. Thank you so much. $25, by the way. Let's see. Ultroxis getting another membership. Rodrigo Manchon, something like that. I'm not sure how to say that. Thank you so much. Enjoy your membership as well. Average Roblox, Baby Man, Jet, Cute Troll L. Heck yeah, dude. That's a pretty good lineup. Well, I hope you guys enjoy your emojis and your badges and things. Once again, in Cute Troll L, Ultroxis's case, I believe those are the only two who have had memberships before. Yeah, thank you so much, Booney Man. I really appreciate that. I thought you were taken off, but it would appear he always comes back. Dude, Booney Man is William Afton in real life. All of this money he gives me is from his pizza business. Don't even get me started on the FNAF movie, dude. Oh, what a disappointment. What a disappointment, dude. Some parts of the FNAF movie I thought were pretty cool. It's just... I don't know, man. The whole movie was just, like, references galore. Like, oh, look, it's MatPat! Doesn't that make you... Isn't this movie so good? And I'm like, I don't know, it's a cameo, dude. That's like 1% of a movie, and more often than not, it'll just make me, like, laugh sadly. You know, I did laugh at that, but not, like... I was mostly cringing, you know? I haven't played FNAF, so I have no say in this. Part of me wants to say you're not missing out, but I think everyone should play some FNAF in their life. I recommend 1 or 2. Probably 1. I think at some point you should play it if you're given the opportunity and you feel brave enough and you feel like taking it on. I think you should do it because it's fun. I've always enjoyed FNAF. I mean, the gameplay is like... The gameplay is... You know what the gameplay is, but... I don't think it's a bad thing. I thought the costumes, you know, the actual animatronics in FNAF, the movie, were horrible. I thought the writing was pretty bad. It was so disconnected from any FNAF story we've ever known. It was just kind of like you tried to mix the story of every FNAF movie into one. Stop that. Don't do that. How hard would it be to just convert the story of FNAF into a movie? Like FNAF 1. Just do FNAF 1. There's an interesting story built around that game on its own. You don't need to mix in the best parts of all the different stories to make it good. Just do one. Dude, this is a franchise. The FNAF games have made millions and millions of dollars. The FNAF movies can too, if you just do it right. I mean, you know you're going to try to make sequels, and you know people are going to go see the sequels. So if you can get it in a contract, you should just make more movies. You make a movie depicting the events of FNAF 1, then 2, then 3, or whichever order you want to do. Don't mix everything together in a giant mixing bowl. That's a terrible way to do it. And the sad part is, I've heard that there were tons of scripts for the FNAF movie that were thrown out before the one that they decided on. And I'm like, oh gosh, if this is the one you decided on, I can't imagine how bad the other ones were. Like, geez, dude. Anyway. Booneyman, thank you so much for the 5. Excited to try to beat victory. I really hope it's as fun to you guys as it is to me. I'll do my best to make the balancing as fun as possible. I would really like the beginning to be like, okay, let's get this done. Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, this drop is crazy. Okay. And then it's like the verse. You know, I want the verse to be a relaxed, you know. It's still difficult and it's high CPS, but it's like you're taking a bit of a break, right? But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'll try my best to make the balancing fun. And thank you so much for the 5, dude. On top of the 25 from the gifted and all of your money from earlier, probably totaling like at least 20 bucks. That's crazy. Crazy. You crazy. And then freaking... I don't know if anyone cares about spoilers. If you care about spoilers, like mute the stream for a second. I don't know. There's just a scene where, like, this girl's either hallucinating or seeing, like, an actual child, like, inside of a Freddy suit. He's like, oh no, let me help the child in the suit. And then she gets chomped. Like, literally, like, Freddy's jaws close on this lady's, like, whole body, because she, like, freaking lunges inside of this Freddy animatronic trying to, like, get the kid. I don't know. It's ridiculous. And then so Freddy's jaws like chomp down on her, and she gets cut in half. She gets cut in half. Dude, that made 0 sense. I get that, like, we never see an animatronic actually kill somebody, so you gotta make sure... I don't know, you gotta translate that to the big screen somehow. It's gonna be tricky, but, like, no one gets chomped in half. What do you think happens when a... Have you seen, like, an animatronic's mouth in that game? They're not, like, made of, like... a freaking giant knives that will just snip you like scissors, and oh, there's your bottom half, there's all your intestines, that sucks. That doesn't happen, that's not how it works. You get crushed to death by the mandibles of the Freddy, and they can maybe fit your head, but like your entire torso made 0 sense. Vanderbeek, thank you so much for the 249 euros. I appreciate that. I'm doing pretty well. I'm kind of just ranting about things in the FNAF franchise that I don't like. Yeah, ridiculous. The movie was very, very silly. The movie was hilarious, probably by accident, which is kind of sad. It is a very funny looking scene. If you haven't seen the FNAF movie, I reluctantly recommend it. Like, watch it with your friends one night. It's going to be a blast. You're going to have a lot of fun. You won't enjoy the movie from like a cinematic standpoint, probably. Some people did. Some people said it was, oh dude, it was such an incredible movie. It captured everything I loved about FNAF in a single film. I'm like, are you freaking crazy? Okay. I mean, FNAF means different things to different people, but it was such a mess. An absolute mess of a movie. Like, again, spoiler, maybe mute the stream for a second, but the FNAF animatronics and this little girl, they literally build a fort and have like a sleepover. I'm not making this up. That's a thing that's actually in the movie. The animatronics, FNAF, you know, you got your Freddy, you got your Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, they all are like, hey, we're gonna beat you to death, we're gonna kill you, just kidding, let's make a fort and have a sleepover, and everyone's like, yay, this is so much fun, I love you guys. It's like, what is this shit? What is this? This is ridiculous. What am I actually hearing? I'm describing a scene of the FNAF movie. That's real. I'm not making this up. You can go watch it and come back to me. Literally, the FNAF animatronics work together with this little girl, like a 7-year-old girl, to build a fort and have like a fun sleepover party. It is the most ridiculous movie scene I've ever seen. I was like kind of into the movie. I'm like, okay, I'm here for it. I'm not really enjoying all of it, but I'm here for it. This movie's kind of ridiculous, but I'll stick it out. I'll see if it's good. And then that scene showed up, and I was just out. I completely checked out of the movie. I'm like, this is a disaster. Like, what is this garbage? And, like, yeah, the argument can be made that, like, but howdy, the animatronics aren't possessed by evil children. They're just kids. They like hanging out and doing kid stuff. And, like, show that during the daytime when the freaking pizzeria's open. Show them hanging out with kids and genuinely being friendly, possessed animatronics. Show that when the store's open, not at like 2 in the morning with a 7-year-old girl right after they thought they were all gonna get murdered. That just makes zero sense, dude. What are you doing? Have a good one, Booty Man. Thank you so much for the 2 more. Hope you have a good day. Hope you do as well, dude. Appreciate you being a homie. Yeah, and then, oh man, I get that this was like probably budget constraints, but half of the movie was filmed in the exact same forest, reliving the same dream sequence over and over again. I thought that was a little ridiculous. And the suits, dude. Oh my gosh, the animatronic suits look terrible. Probably another budget issue. I get that. That's fine. Just, I don't know. You look at a freaking FNAF anime, they almost look like they could be made out of wood, man. They've got all these scratches in the material. It looks like maybe silicone, some kind of plastic. It's not like a fleecy, fluffy thing you want to cuddle up with. That's not what an animatronic should be. I get the footsteps in FNAF 1 sound kind of fluffy. They sound like, you know, you're dropping a pillow on the ground. Which also makes no sense. There's a giant animatronic, you know, a freaking titanium endoskeleton, right? It's going to be heavy. It's going to make a thud when it hits the ground. I don't get why that's, you know, I don't really understand that. That's fine, whatever. It's not, they did not nail the material there. They did not look good at all. And then when the animatronic, you know how like when there's a creepy animatronic staring at you, right? They get the black eyes and then the tiny white little eyeballs, right? I'll show you what I mean. Hold on. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. This. Scary image warning. I don't know if you're, like, scared of FNAF or whatever, but... Like, look at that. Look at that. That's scary, right? It's like, oh shit, man. I don't know what those eyes are doing, but they're staring into my soul. That's terrifying. And let me show you what the FNAF animatronics in the movie look like. Oh my gosh, it's so sad just looking at these, man. It's so depressing. This is what they look like in the movie when they're like about to kill someone. This isn't like them normally. This is them about to kill someone. Look at their, what are they, why are they glowing all yellow? They look stupid. They look high. Yeah, they look high. They look like they just smoked a fat joint and they're like, whoa, dude, oh, what are you doing in our pizzeria, man? It's like 2 in the morning, bro. Yo, dude, this is crazy. Nah, no way, bro. It's so dumb looking. Why do they look like that? They never look as scary as the freaking white eyes. Hold on, FNAF 1 scary imagery. Let's see, what's another? Freddy's jump scare. Freddy's jump scare in FNAF. Not the power outage jump scare. That one's stupid. FNAF 1 Freddy jump scare. I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Let's see if I can get a good picture. Google Images is not my friend right now. They're, that one's okay. Oh, that's a GIF that's like 5 pixels long. Okay, never mind. This one will have to do, I guess. It's always Reddit, you know. I'm like, hey, that's a decent image. Where'd this come from? Reddit. Now, I'm not saying they can't have eyeballs. You know, like, look at that. Look at this Freddy. That's freaking scary. Look at those white dots. It's the white dots. That's how you nail the FNAF 1 horror. And look, he still has eyes. They're just, you know, kind of shrouded in shadow. I'm not saying get rid of their eyes and replace them with tiny white dots. We can have both. You can have normal eyes when you're nice, and then the tiny white dots when you're angry. This is how it should be done. That's Freddy's jump scare from FNAF, and that's great. It looks awesome. And then the FNAF movie just looked anything but awesome. Man, those animatronics were rough. I want to poke his eyes. That would be a great counter for a jump scare, man. If it were like me, oh my gosh, I hate things going in my eye. If I was trying to jump scare and kill you, just poke me in the eye and I'll like go running away screaming and crying. I will leave you alone forever. I hope 2 will be better, man. I don't even want to bother hoping that 2 will be better. I obviously, yeah, I would prefer if it was better than the first, but I just think the chances of that are slim enough to where I'm not gonna get my hopes up, you know. I'm just gonna get my heart broken again. I didn't really have expectations to I don't know. I didn't really have any to begin with, so I wasn't really let down. I'm gonna try to actually focus on some structuring. I mean, like, I can still talk about stuff and structure at the same time, usually, but, like, I don't know. I've just kind of been going on a FNAF tangent. I love eating cheese. Heck yeah, man. Cheese is, like, my top 3 reason for life. Ooh, Oil Ocean? Okay, I love Oil Ocean. I would love to hear the Mania remix. It's freaking groovy, that's what it is. Right on. When do you think this will be finished? Hopefully within the next month. I'm going to be really busy this next month, though. Some big life changes, and it's going to be hard to make time for tons of streams to structure this. I could structure it off stream and get it done a little sooner, but... yeah, we'll see. Okay, this structure is boring. What can I do to spice it up? Okay. Question for you guys while I'm structuring. What is the best M&M? You like the caramel? You like the peanut butter? You like just the normal? You like the peanut? Dude, the peanut is supreme in my opinion. There's never a type of M&M that will be better than the peanut M&M in my opinion. Oh, there's just nothing that even comes close. Caramel's pretty good. I find the caramel to be a little tough, a little too chewy sometimes. I want it to be like a little softer. But those are pretty good. I like just normal M&Ms. I think those are pretty good as well. But nothing comes close to the peanut M&Ms for me. And like it's still candy, but like there's a nut that fills like, I don't know, 50, 60, 70% of the piece of candy, so you don't feel bad about eating it. You're like, heck yeah, man, health food. Ding. You said Eminem, I thought of the, yeah. Not talking about the rapper this time. Ooh, I'm gonna do this. This is a neat way we can structure without actually doing stuff to the structure itself. That looks pretty cool. I like that. The OG Eminem, yeah. Also, did you know that J.K. Simmons voices the yellow Eminem from those Eminem commercials? J.K. Simmons. I don't know how they got such a good actor for such a silly little role, but yeah, he's voiced the character for like, you know, decades at this point. I don't know about decades. I don't know how long Eminem commercials have been around with those little characters, but kind of crazy. I quite do fancy the without me flavor. I like the venom flavor. It's probably my favorite. Yes, of course it's outside of the grid space. That's fine. Beautiful. Slide right into place. Still hacked. Yep. Discord support is terrible. The Venom song sucks so bad. It's not all bad. I think the chorus is rough, obviously, but definitely not his worst. That definitely seemed like Eminem needed a paycheck kind of a song, you know? Not like I could do better or anything, but like, I don't know. He'd be dropping some heat sometimes, and that was just like, yeah. Venom. Venom. I don't really know a lot of bands that would fit the grunge category. Like, obviously Nirvana kind of kicked off the grunge thing, at least to my knowledge. But not a huge grunge guy. Also, I'm not sure how to classify grunge, really. There's a song I've been into called... Let me just pull it up really quick. How long have you known Chaggle? We've been acquaintances since... I don't know. Probably like 12, 15 years or something like that. But we've been good friends for the past 5 or so. It is called So Far So Good by Thornley. Thornley, I believe, is a grunge type band. They look like a grunge band, and the one song that I've heard from them is a fairly grungy sounding song. Ah, yes, I love Discord Leave Call.mp3. My favorite grunge band. How do I make this? How do I make this interesting? I guess we could just leave that. That's weird. It's fine. Fine, I'll do that. Man, this is tricky. This is tricky. Let's get a couple of these fellas in here. Dude, I really like the Oil Ocean remixes for Mania. Freaking awesome. They sound like even more like, I don't know, like Arabian. I don't know. It just has that tonality to it, and I really appreciate that. 6:33 in Canada. Canada has like 9 different time zones or something, though. Not 9. I think that's an over-exaggeration. I'm obviously not John Canada over here, but it's got more than the U.S., that's for sure. Well, actually, Hawaii. Hawaii and like U.S. territories like freaking Guam and Puerto Rico, they might give us an edge or something. Maybe even the score. I don't know. Canada has a lot of time zones, is what I'm saying. Yes, I love just putting tons of spikes in places that no one can ever touch. Lunatic Husky with the $2 and the cookie emoji. Heck yeah, man. Thank you so much. I have little, like, crackers. I have crackers on my desk. Dude, okay. If you are, like, poor, or maybe you just don't have a whole lot of food in the house, and you want a snack, peanut butter crackers, just, like, literally putting some peanut butter between a cracker, or maybe just putting some peanut butter, spreading it on one cracker. That goes so hard. Peanut butter just on things. I mean, like, put peanut butter and pretzels. That's also a really good combo. Some people even put peanut butter in pretzels. I've seen that before. Strange, but also pretty good. Yeah, man, peanut butter and crackers, classic. Very hard to beat. Get your protein, get your carbs, get some energy, man. That's just a great snack. Fantastic snack. Crack. That's literally how I feel, yeah. Peanut butter and crack. On a sandwich. Mmm. Do I want to double up these fellas like that? That looks kind of weird. I can maybe make that look less weird with corner blocks. I have a class at 6:20. That's kind of late for a class. Oh, is that like your first class of the day? I don't know if you mean PM or AM. Some college classes do be going pretty late, though. I hate that I need these to make my structure look good. Okay, that's okay. And then one of these, like, right here. Man, I can't move it less than that. That's good, but not enough. But, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I do not like peanut butter. I understand. There's things not to like about it. It's a fantastic source of protein, delicious and nutritious. Obviously, like a lot of peanut butter you'd find on like store shelves is going to be loaded with sugar too, but I don't know. It's a delicious sweet treat that's also pretty good for you as far as sweets are concerned. So I can't help but have a soft spot for the old peanut butter. There's also a massive structure. Most of it will never be seen, which is why most of it's not going to look very interesting. I'll put some spike throughout here. Let's see. In the debate of crunchy versus creamy peanut butter, that's a tough one for me, man. That's very tough. I like them both very much. Generally, I prefer crunchy because I'm a texture guy. I like texture. Yeah, alternatively, some texture people might claim to be, oh yeah, I'm all about texture. Texture's very important to me, and they're like, yeah, having the crunchy in with the creamy is stupid, and I hate it. I kind of get that. I don't agree. I love the crunchy with the creamy, but I get it. I just like nuts. I like it when the nut butter has some nuts in it. There's also like hazelnut butter. I haven't had that. That might actually, okay, I think Nutella is made from hazelnuts or something. But it also has like a lot of cocoa powder in it, so it's not exactly just, you know, it's not made the same way as peanut butter, so I can't really put it on the same level. Some people say like, oh yeah, dude, don't even bother with peanut butter because Nutella's right there, and I'm like, I don't know, dude. They serve different purposes. I see Nutella as like a chocolatey spread. Peanut butter, you know, I don't classify it the same as Nutella. What is it? This doesn't even sound like Sonic anymore. Lava Reef Zone Act 2. Alright. It's cool though, I like it. Just does not sound like Sonic. Nutella really good with hard pretzel sticks? Ooh. Do they make soft pretzel sticks? Like, you know, you've seen a soft pretzel, you know, just big twisty fella, but he's soft and squishy and came out of the deep fryer. Do they make that, but like in breadstick kind of form? Because that would be awesome. Much more easily dipped. I don't know why my grammar struggled so much with that. I was like, dude, I have no idea what to say. I've never used any of these words before. What do you want from me? Can I do that? Oh, it's no. Don't do that. Yeah, I've never seen soft pretzel sticks before. That sounds awesome though. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen's awesome. That does not Sonic. Grr. Slap City Stupid 4 ever come out? Dude, I loved playing fighting games with Elux on the channel, but that dude's married, he's got a kid. He, I believe, is taking college classes as well at the same time, so yeah, his life is very, very busy. You thought mine was busy, his is probably more busy. Probably, yeah. It was probably more busy before, and then child, you know? So yeah, any stalemate we could have had in a busyness competition, you know, blown out of the water. I would love to get together with Elux and record some more Slap City or some more Rivals of Aether. That would be awesome. I would love that. Not terribly likely though, because getting our very busy schedules to align is very difficult. But I would love for Slap City to return. As soon as he's like, hey man, I've got a couple hours to myself, you want to play some Slap City? Dude, it's happening. It's happening. We're recording part 4, maybe even part 5. If we play for long enough to get 2 parts out of it, we're doing it. We're doing it. Congrats to him. Yeah, man. He's living that family life. Yeah, we haven't gotten together to play anything since the baby. Also, what's up, Dapper? Saw you in here for a second. What'd you say? Soft pretzel sticks. Soft. Spelling soft that way is Now I'm getting hungry for pretzels, man. I love pretzels so much. Every time I eat pretzel sticks, I'm like, yeah, pretzel sticks. And every time I eat pretzel, like, twists, I'm like, yeah, pretzel twists. And every time I eat a soft pretzel, I'm like, yeah, soft pretzel. It just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what form of pretzel I'm eating. It is my favorite. Whatever form of pretzel I'm currently eating will be my favorite. And I will be the happiest little camper you've ever seen. Pretzel sticks are like made for like dipping, you know, just a stick, just a long little pretzel stick. Very easy to, very dippable, you know. Been animating, dude. I am morbidly curious. Animation is so cool, but I'm not cool enough for animation. You are cool enough for animation. That does not surprise me even a little bit, but that sounds awesome. I'd love to see what you're working on if it's that kind of. You know, if it's that kind of project, if it's one that you can share with the homies. Yeah, glad you're doing well. I'm also doing quite well. Been busy as usual, but got my marriage license yesterday. That's pretty sweet. Long little pretzel sticks, good for dipping. Howdy. See, like, yes, I did say that. That is a quote from Howdy, but I don't know if that's really quote worthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you think it's quote worthy enough, but soft pretzel sticks and spinach. Oh, stop it. Now I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today. I got a bag of, or no, not bag. Yeah, a bag. That's correct. I got a bag of freaking carrots. I was gonna munch on them while I streamed, but all the carrots were like weird and slimy, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know this brand was terrible at making carrots, so that was gonna be my lunch. Yeah, since I have not had anything to eat today, this will be my sustenance. It'll just be Sonic music and stream chat. You guys are my spiritual energy today. How does one mess up a carrot? I don't know, dude. I kind of like the dry carrots. Like, if you don't seal the bag up properly and you come back and they've got, like, the white crust on them. They're a little dry. That's fine. Better than them being slimy, man. As long as they're not slimy, I'm good to go. But yeah, the carrot slime. Ugh. We got a good chat today. It's pretty good. I feel like we got, like, 60 people at the start of the stream. And then, I started talking about FNAF and all the kids left. And now we're just left with cool people. That's nice. I also did ban, not ban, but I timed out a couple people, so that helps. I might make this structure a little taller. It's a little short. I'm not a fan of the police siren sound effects in the song. That just does not fit the Sonic vibe for me. I don't get why it's there. I've heard it in a couple of songs in GD levels, and I was like, yeah, okay, that's kind of neat. The cops! Hide the coke! Or whatever I said.
Cool whip. Cool whip, Brian.
Do people freak out over my Stewie Griffin impression? It's literally just do a British accent. You're pretty much halfway there. And like, my Stewie Griffin impression isn't even that good. It's literally just a British accent that I'm doing. And that's like close enough for some people, apparently. L1 Jesus. I can't say that I do remember you. I'm sorry. What do you mean not good? I don't know. At least when I'm listening back to it in post, it does not sound very accurate. As a Brit, I cannot do a Stewie voice. Interesting. I don't know. Maybe my impressions are way better than I'm thinking, but I doubt that. My impressions are sitting there. They're sitting there. I can do a couple, and they're all right. Man, I'm hungry. Oh, man. We were talking about soft pretzel sticks, dipping spinach artichoke dip. I'll dip a freaking soft pretzel in anything. That sounds awesome. Even, like, that super fake, nasty, like, nacho cheese stuff. Like, that stuff's acceptable for nachos, but in most other contexts, it's like, ugh. And I love cheese, so you know that it's, like, really artificial and gross if Howdy's like, no way, man. I'm sorry. I love queso, like white queso. That white, hot, liquidy queso with the peppers in it, the garlic in it. I love guacamole, dude. Oh, man, I'm hungry. I could go for some Mexican food right now. Oh my gosh, you freaking children. Queso, like that big fat guy who plays Fall Guys. Leave the poor guy alone. Leave the poor guy alone. Voltrox said my name. I bet he also had a bit of trouble pronouncing that. Civilization 5. I may play that one again. Fat shaming bad, that's what I'm saying. Leave the dude alone. He's not even, like, that overweight. I don't know. It's like all of the fat shamers, they flock to, like queso and not, like, Nikocado Avocado, who's, like, actively profiting off of his gluttony. I don't know, man. If you... I don't know. I I don't condone fat shaming, as it's called, but like if it's literally threatening your life and people are like, hey man, maybe you should start dieting or do some exercise or something to lose weight. Like that's not mean. They're literally just looking out for your health, and like don't freak out about it, okay? If someone's like, haha, you stupid fat idiot, you're so fat and gross. Yeah, that's obviously not okay. That they're not doing that out of love for you. They're not doing that because they want you to live a long, happy life. They're doing that because they're jerks. There's a difference. There's a difference between being concerned for your livelihood. I guess livelihood isn't quite the right word. You know what I'm saying? Life expectancy. Because it is definitely a scientific fact that that causes a lot of heart issues. A long life of being overweight. It can cause a lot of health issues that can very much shorten your life expectancy. So, if it has reached life-threatening levels, I don't know. Maybe consider dieting at least a little bit, just to regulate. You know, just regulate yourself. Unchecked gluttony can get pretty dangerous, man. Take care of yourself. Only body you ever get. I'm not some kind of, like, fitness guru or anything. I'm not, like, you know, you look in the dictionary next to physical fitness, and it's me. It's a picture of me. You know, I'm sitting there. Does your last name start with a D? Yeah, I think my full legal name is literally just sitting there in the description there. Scholesy says no more. He sucks, lmao. True. Ooh, Mr. Brimstone also had Mexican for lunch today. Why is there a geode mod where you can buy Megahack? I don't know. What did I walk into? Chances are you walked into... I was talking about cheese. I love queso. It's like the white liquidy cheese at like Mexican restaurants that you dip chips and salsa into or whatever. That stuff's awesome. Love it. And then someone's like, oh, queso? Like the YouTuber? The guy who's fat? And then we started ranting about... I started ranting about, you know, little dweebs on the internet who fat shame people without any actual concern for their health or well-being. They just want to be jerks. Not how you do it, by the way. Yeah, just leave the poor guy alone, my gosh. He doesn't deserve all that. Okay, got some more structuring that's needed over here, so let's put a start position right here. Like the first little bit of playing the game we've done since the opening ceremony. You like Tote 2? I do. It's one of my favorite Robtop levels. What the hell, man? Come on. Maybe the slope is being buggy. I don't really want to delete it because it's not doing anything wrong. I'll get rid of it for now. Actually, I'll probably get rid of it entirely. And then do that. Let me do that, actually. That block, we're going to need all of that block. We're kind of running out of track at the end of that. Let's do that. Okay, this is a pretty good outline of what things are going to look like. So, this is the fun part of structuring. Let's go ahead and put some blocks here instead of just another slope. Subversive structuring. I'm mini here, so I will probably survive that. But just to be sure, what I'm going to do is rotate each of these a little bit. There we go. Just want to say I really enjoyed the FNAF vid. Thanks so much, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm very much looking forward to playing some more FNAF on the channel. I'd love to play some FNAF 2. FNAF 2 is my favorite in the series. I wouldn't say it's the best. I think FNAF 1 is undeniably the best. I don't think anything's ever going to top FNAF 1 in the FNAF franchise, at least. But FNAF 2, oh, it's so much fun. It's so chaotic, it's so fast-paced and crazy. I mean, the gameplay gets repetitive, but yeah, that's FNAF, you know. Same goes for all the games. I think FNAF 2 is the most interesting gameplay-wise. FNAF 2 is hard, it is. I've never beaten 1020 mode in FNAF 2, but I've beaten Night 6, and I got to like 3 AM on 1020 mode. That may have been in a video once, actually. Yeah, I really, really enjoy FNAF 1. Or, yeah, FNAF 1 and 2, but... I really like... I like the way that FNAF 2 presents itself. It's got that kind of industrial vibe to it that makes it very interesting. Very interesting in that FNAF 1, which we thought was a prequel to FNAF 2, which would make sense. You know, the building and location in FNAF 1, they look so much older and grosser, and FNAF 2 comes around, it's all like, it's fairly shiny, and like, oh, look at all these toy animatronics, they look so nice. What did Queso even do? That's what I'm saying, man. Leave the poor guy alone. If you just are concerned for his health and you're trying to help him, like, sure, but like, I don't know, that's probably like less than 1% of his fan base that actually cares about him. And they just like making fun of him, but... Yeah, FNAF 2 is fantastic. I'd love to do some kind of video for FNAF 2. It might not be an Easter egg thing, because the Easter eggs in FNAF 2... I mean, like, if you want to browse through the cameras, you got to keep tabs on both of your vents that you can't close if you're... You know, and there's a giant hallway staring you down. It's just not the kind of game that you spend a lot of time in the cameras. It's just too dangerous. Not to mention having to balance checking the cameras that no one ever uses with checking a music box. I think FNAF 2 would be better if the music box was less of an issue. You didn't have to wind it that often, and you had other uses for the cameras. Like, in FNAF 2, this is an actual part of the game. You can shine your light on animatronics in cameras, and they will freeze for a moment. Same with Foxy down the hallway. A phone guy literally says so in the call. I think it's like the Night 2 call of FNAF 2. He's like, so with Foxy, the older models, they get disoriented by bright lights. Actually, you might want to try that in any room where an animatronic might be. That's not verbatim, but like, he literally says, flash your light at anything you don't want to be there, and maybe they'll go away. And that is how the game works. So, there is a point to looking into the other cameras that no one ever uses, and flashing your light at the animatronics there. That is a legitimate piece of the game that will aid you. That is a mechanic that was put there for you, and no one ever uses it because later on you have to exist solely in the music box camera. That's how much attention you have to freaking give it all the time. It's sad. It's sad how fast the music box winds down. You gotta freaking commit your freaking heart, soul, and bank account to that music box. It's ridiculous. If the music box wound down like half the speed, and it was a lot easier to beat, like, you know, 1020 mode or something, if you froze some of those animatronics in place, that would be a super cool mechanic. I would love to see more of that. Just another instance of how I would go about making the FNAF games a little bit better. Not to say that I'm qualified to do so, but, you know, if I were in charge of what the gameplay was going to look like, it'd be a little more like that. The music box would not be nearly as important, and the cameras would have other uses. I don't know if that would be their only use, what I just explained, but... What is the song? For the past 2 minutes, this has been Dimension Heist, which is a song from Sonic Mania, which is from the UFO special stage in that game. I've never played Sonic Mania, but I wanted to dip my toes into the soundtrack a little bit. Soundtrack seems pretty cool. Someone recommended some Sonic Mania OST in a stream the other day. And I was like, hey, that's pretty funky. Ooh, we got a keyboard for the bass here. Interesting. So Steel will make Security Breach. Should have gotten Howdy. If I was in charge of FNAF for the making of Security Breach, I would have burned Security Breach to the ground. Because that game sucks. Its mere existence kind of ruins so many things that I like about FNAF. That's another thing, dude. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started. So frustrating. FNAF had a really good ending with Ultimate Custom Night. And Ultimate Custom Night, gameplay-wise, is torture. And I hate it. Every second of it. And the jump scares are horrible. I get that it's for optimization, that they were made so lazy. It's just literally a shaking PNG with dumb flailing arms. That's all the FNAF Ultimate Custom Night jump scares are. You know, but you know, they look stupid with a purpose, you know. And you know, despite all the gripes I have with its gameplay, it was a fantastic ending to the series. Brought perfect closure to everything. FNAF 6 and FNAF 7. They both had a really, really great ending for the series. And then Security Breach was like, but money! We just got in possession of this franchise, so we're gonna make more money! Yeah! And then they ruined everything. I don't know. It's like the Disney sequel Star Wars movies, man. I just say, you know what? That's cool. If you like it, cool. I don't. That's not even part of my canon. I'm just going to completely ignore that. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing with Security Breach. I care so little about what's going on in Security Breach. When it came out, I watched a couple YouTubers play it. It looks like, I don't know, like bugs aside, it looks like a fairly well-made game, I guess. But, like, the fact that it is even here pisses me off. It's just really frustrating. If you're going to resurrect a franchise because you want to make money, like, it's going to happen. You can't say, oh, gosh dang you guys. Why'd you go ahead and do this evil thing? It's going to happen. Anyone who owns anything is going to bring it back to make money. That's just how it works. But, like, make it good. Don't just rehash everything from the past that people liked. Put in the effort to write, you know, a new story with the new heroes and new villains, and that's all you gotta do. Don't resurrect William Afton because you feel like it. Oh, my goodness. I just shrunk my resolution down way, way small. It looked very silly. Yes, I've played Clash Royale and Clash of Clans quite extensively. I assume that's the origin of your name, with the whole Morsel Clash thing going on. Sweet. Will you ever play Melee again for a video? I would definitely like to. I'd love to do more Melee unranked content. It is really, really funny. It's also really frustrating, so it could result in some funny rage. Problem is, my controller is terrible. My controller is horrible, and I need to send it to an expert so they can install new potentiometers and maybe a new motherboard as well. But yeah, my controller right now is in terrible shape. I can still play the game to some extent, but it is not a good representation of my actual skill, because, like, you know, half of my inputs are like eaten. They're just completely devoured by the joystick that doesn't work, which is, you know, not only very frustrating, but it's like, yeah, I just didn't mean to do that. So it looks like I'm playing the game vastly differently than how I would normally. And, like, if I'm streaming, I don't really care. It's not gonna change things too much, but do you like Aeon Air? I've, like, never seen any of his videos, but he's a cool guy. I respect his decision to quit YouTube. I think that was probably a good call. I want him to follow his dreams, and you know, if YouTube can't pay the bills anymore, or if it's too much of a, you know, getting into too much burnout, trying to keep the YouTube thing going, it's not worth it. There's probably a day in the future, maybe the near future, I don't know, that YouTube will stop being able to pay my bills, and I'll have to resort elsewhere for work. And I'll still continue YouTube as a hobby when that day comes, but it will come. The uploads might regress to more of like a 1 every 2 weeks, or 1 every 3, 1 every month even, you know, depending on what my next job might be. Ugh, gotta go to class. Have a good one. You as well, Mr. Brimstone. You have a good rest of your day, man. I appreciate you hanging out while you could. Eric Lerma, thank you so much for the $2. See, people like this, if it weren't for people like this, I probably wouldn't be doing YouTube currently. I mean, you guys are freaking awesome. You guys allow me to do this. Without you, I literally wouldn't be able to do YouTube for a living. Ad revenue helps, but like, I don't think ad revenue alone is enough. So you guys are hugely, hugely helpful. Thank you so much. Eric Lerma02 and Lunatic Husky each for the $2. Really appreciate you guys. Time to work on my next level. Do it, dude. Did you drop your 9 circles level for the time? I forgot what it was called. I'm really bad with names. I'm pretty good at memorizing dates. Like if you're my friend, I'll remember your birthday more easily than I'll remember your name, usually. I mean, like, you know, if you're my friend, I've been remembering your name for a while at that point, but, like, you know, if I just met you and you tell me your name, I shake your hand, I'm going to forget that name in a couple seconds. But if you tell me your birthday, numbers for some reason stick in my brain longer than names do. Create a block with the other one. I got you. Honestly, a really good, I don't know if it's a good piece of advice, but it works for me. Something I do when I hit creative blocks with levels, I switch things up with the song. I craft so much of my gameplay around what the song is doing. So if you've been making gameplay to the same kinds of music, switch it up. Switch it up. Take a song that's kind of a weird genre you might not ever have thought, you know, hey, I should make a level out of this. You know, take a song that you've never thought that about, but a song that you still like, nevertheless, and try to make something out of it. That's gonna force your brain to think differently about the way that you make gameplay, and you're gonna make some weird stuff. Maybe for the best, maybe for not, but I think it's a good exercise whether or not you enjoy the gameplay you produce out of it. Suad El Hatab. I have no idea how to say that, but that's a cool name, and thank you so much for the 2. I really appreciate that. I need to do chores. Lol. Dude, we got a responsible individual here. You should go do that. Maybe even have me playing in the background or something if you're gonna come back. But yeah, I appreciate you putting your chores and your work first, man. Much respect in your direction, brother. And thank you so much for your first ever super chat being spent on your boy me. I really appreciate it, dude. I hope the chores go well. I'm not going to be playing anybody's levels in this stream, but for a level request stream, if you can make it to one of those, I'd be, you know, if you can make it to one and if you can put your ID in the chat, then I'd be happy to try something. Give you some feedback. That's pretty good. You got people initiating like launch sequences. Oh, it's the final boss, yeah. Probably takes space or something. That makes sense. Pretty run of the mill for Sonic. I will try. Howdy. What's good, Brandon? How you doing? This will probably just be one slope long. There's not really room to build it any longer. Honestly, that's fine. Using a little 45 to space it out right there. Yeah. Not a huge Need for Speed guy. I've played a couple more. Like, I first played Need for Speed Most Wanted. Came out in 2005. Fantastic game. One of my favorite games of all time. I've tried some other Need for Speed games, and I've not been a super huge fan of them, unfortunately. I've played some Need for Speed Heat. That one's pretty good. I could maybe play that one on stream or something. That also is one of the newest games that I currently own. It came out in 2019, I believe, which is, it makes it probably in the top 3 newest games that I own. I mean, the game that I play the most, like, casually and recreationally, is Melee, and it came out in 2001 before most of you, if not all of you, were born. That's kind of crazy. I do be flocking towards those older games, man. I don't play a whole lot that's new. Dusty Animations, thank you so much for renewing your membership for 2 months. I really appreciate that, dude. Hope you've been doing well. Yes, symmetry, let's keep it going. Hello. The apostrophe and the LO. I know exactly what that sounds like. I just always make it sound British. Maybe you don't intend for it to be British, I get that. What do you think of Need for Speed The Run? Wasn't that the 2015 one that most people didn't like? It looked like the handling was very poor in that game. Like, if you want to turn your car, dude, you're going to need to take a freaking sick day. It's going to take that long. Suad El Hatab, thank you so much for the 2 more. Bob the Burp. Can we fix it? Dude, Bob the Builder, that's throwback. That's some old school stuff right there. It might be new school too. I don't know if Bob the Builder's still like on TV these days. I have no idea. I've not thought about Bob the Builder in a long time. Generally, it annoys me when someone dies, you know, in the ceiling of my level and they can see above the structures. They can see where the structures end. I don't like that. You can see where the structures end in the level editor, that's fine. That makes sense. You're already going out of bounds just by being there, so, like, that makes sense. I don't like this, though. I don't like it. I need the structures to go on way longer than they probably should. So no matter where you die, you're not going to see the end of a structure. That is my goal. I know, I don't usually accomplish that goal, but you just try. You just try. Got like a reboot, although they ruined my boy Bob. They made him look like a human. It's also CGI. Let me look up this new Bob the Builder. Oh no! What have they done? No. What is this? This is terrible. I hate this. What have they done? When you said they made him look like a human, I'm like, I think he was meant to be a human before. No, I see what you mean now. No, I see what you mean. This is miserable. I hate this. What did they do? He looked like a cute claymation character on the left. On the right, it's just... Oh, get that out of my sight. I'm with you, man. That is not Bob. You know, that's Robert. Super gross. What difficulty is this level? Probably going to be an insane, maybe going to be an extreme. A little too early to tell. We will just have to wait and see. Sonic Mania has proved an excellent background soundtrack for the stream, though. I've been really liking it. Howdy, I have a question. Go for it, man. What you got? Robert the Robber. That's right. He steals your childhood and makes it worse. I think that's okay. That'll be fine. Oh, actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 2 big spikes in the middle and then 2 small spikes on the outside. That's right. That's what we're doing right there. And then I might make these spikes big also. Howdy, I have a question. Yes, you may ask your question, David Vincent. I've said this already, but I'm still down. I'm still available. Do that, and then let's use the spike here instead. Any recommendations for a second medium demon? Let's take a browse through my medium demons real quick. Medium demons. 14, that's not as many as I thought. Reanimation is good. Some of these Neptune levels are good. This one's alright. Hexagon Force is fun, but very, very tricky. Don't really recommend any of these. No, do not play Way of the Darkness. It's terrible. Death Theory is kind of fun. If you want like a Theory of Everything 2 styled level. It's not quite as hard as Theory of Everything 2 version 2, but it's pretty tough. The Dragon's Lair by Nazgub. Titanity is pretty cool. It's got a really hard pre-drop, but it gets a lot easier later. Let me actually play this. Oh, I forgot you start upside down. Yeah, that straight fly bit is pretty tough. This will help you get better at wave, though, for sure. Don't play Verity. Verity's terrible. Spoiler alert, by the way. Maybe if you're a nostalgist for Serpunge gameplay, you know, close your ears. But Serpunge gameplay is terrible. It's so bad. Very, very talented, like, art and deco and effect creator. But man, oh, I forgot those are spikes. Okay, his gameplay's rough. His gameplay's really rough, man. It's so hard to sit through. It's not all bad. Sometimes it's just kind of like blah, you know? If it's not bad, it's just like, yeah, this works. That'll do. Oh, I forgot. It's another guy. Okay, yeah. So it's got a big boss fight in the second half of the level that actually doesn't piss me off. The boss fight's fine. And I hate boss fights, so if I can play a level and the boss fight's okay, you know it's not going to, you know, ruin your day or anything. So that one, if you want to get better at Ship and Wave, it's got some really hard stuff at the very beginning, and then it's pretty much free afterwards. It's very easy. Ride is really tough. I have a few questions. May I please ask them? Go for it. I think I'm still waiting for my question from David Vincent. I don't think he's said anything since I have a question. Oh, never mind. Do you think my 9 Circles level is going to be good or bad? I have not played your 9 Circles level. I have no input. There's a lot of 9 Circles levels, so could go either way. This is like a guarantee that there's going to be copyrighted music in my stream is playing this. Pissed of. That's so true. This level is, it's made by End Level, I think. And man, it's tough. It's really tough. It's a medium demon, but it was made by a player pretty good on 144 hertz. So a lot of the difficulty is going to come from like straight fly and like wave timings and stuff. I'll just go through and practice really quick. It's tough. Like for a medium demon, you think this is maybe a hard, unless you've got like the bypass and like straight fly isn't that tough. Does not look like a medium demon, does it? I hate Gold Temple. Gold Temple's terrible. Forgot how to do this. I had like a method. There you go. Oh, scary. Scary. And then it gets really easy for a little while. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's so free. Nothing here to even kill you. And then it gets really hard. Look at that, dude. Where's the layout you're doing? Took a quick detour to answer some questions. Someone was asking for medium demon recommendations, so I'm just kind of goofing around. After this, it's kind of... I forgot about... Oh, no, there's a straight fly here. Dude. There we go. You don't have to straight fly very long there. There's like a transition that makes it easy. This is fine. This is miserable. Oh, you see that? Oh, the transition into it. Oh. So that's really tough, and then back to being easy. And then that straight flies. It's a little tough, but you're going really fast, so it's not too bad. And that orb sucks. If you like imbalanced levels, if you like really hard ship and wave in a really easy level, play this. And then this wave is pretty easy. Just click consistency. Landing on that block is a little tricky, and then you're done. This level is kind of bad, but it's fun. It's fun bad. Momentum is okay. This one's okay. It's made by Serve, the second victor of Bloodbath, and the original verifier of Bloodlust. No, not the original. Original verifier of Yada, I think. Or one of the original verifiers. Anyway, this is a sequel to Motion by Tamon. It's pretty cool. Got like Heinz-styled gameplay, kinda. This song on Newgrounds. If you're talking about the 21 Pilots one, no. There's a cover on Newgrounds, but it's not good. That straight fly is tricky, and I got a bit of memory here. Not a lot, though. This blind orb. Wave's a bit tricky. The transition at the robot's not very good. Oh, come on. What was the trick here? There we go. Just hold out of it, and that should be good. Yes. Oh, hit that twice? Okay. Haven't played this in a long time. Sorry I'm late, no worries. Bum, 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 bum. Got some duels here. They can be a little bit tricky. I remember one of them being like kind of buggy. Moving gameplay not awesome, but you're going to practice the level anyway. No one's going to beat this like without practice. Some free orbs. Ouch, my eyes. This is the bug. Yeah, see that? I don't know what to do here. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Yeah, okay, that's impossible. Maybe on my refresh rate, I don't know. I would recommend the Dragon's Lair by Nazgub or the Dragon's Lair by Nacho21, I think it was. I can't find it though. It's not a medium demon anymore apparently. It might be hard? Is it a hard demon? I thought for sure it would be easy if it wasn't medium. Let me just look it up. There's no apostrophe S. Yeah, it is an easy demon. Nuke Nacho, aka Draconic. Okay. Isaac Lopez, let's not have Among Us love stories with emoji spam in the chat. Some beautiful art that I know you did not create, but if you did, that'd be pretty awesome. Play Bloodbath. I will be doing that for a future video, so I'm going to save it for then. Oh, it's so gross. Let's quit with the copy pastas. How about it? Call Icosa, let's fix it and hang up. True. Okay, that timing is going to have to be retimed. That is not very good. And then let me turn up my game volume again and resume the music. Nope, shut up. I don't care. Ah, my voice does not feel awesome today. I still need to record a video later, so I should probably not talk too much. Yeah, Supersonic is a terrible level. Miserable piece of garbage. Supersonic is probably my least favorite Sonic level. It's got a bit of charm to it, because, you know, it's the first one. Kicked off the franchise, so to speak, but... not really a good excuse. Didn't Mr. Beast hit like 300 million subscribers or something? Which is like almost the entire population of the United States. It's crazy. It's crazy. I have not kept up with Mr. Beast at any point ever in my life. Hypersonic is bad and Ultra. Ultra's fine. It's fine. It's a 1.9 level in like every sense of the word. Supersonic is a 1.9 level in every bad sense of the word. I've known Icosa for going on 2 years. Not quite 2 years yet, though. And then I've known Alux around 10 years. Alux is my oldest friend that I have made videos with. Let's see. That's fine. I'm okay with that structuring, I think. I might continue this down like so. And then... I'll do that, and then that. And then take one of these, bring it down. Ooh, those drums, they went crazy. Aiden plays, I need you to drop it. What's up, the Raging Ralph? How you doing, dude? Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day today. I'll probably get rid of these center blocks and replace them with some of these fellas. Is that aligned? I can't tell because the S blocks are in the way. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. They're not quite level enough. I don't want to go messing with that. This is a ship part, and ship parts are pretty inconsistent as is. So I'm gonna take my miracle and go. I'm just gonna structure these independently, even though I kind of want to merge them together. None of these are normal blocks. There we go. Don't tell me what to do. Alright. You feel free to do whatever, as long as I feel free to time you out for 30 minutes, which I do. I do feel free to do that. So, if that's important to you, maybe heed my advice. What's up, H? Smash? I said, what's up? Because I was looking at all the H's in your name, and I'm like, damn, that's crazy. This guy's got H's in his name. I wish I had H's in my name. That's fine, I think. I might get rid of these and instead do some 45s. Say 45 like I'm talking about a caliber of bullet. Now I'm just talking about the 45-degree slopes.
That's just what I like to call them. You know, we've been friends so long. We just got fun little nicknames for each other. You know what I'm saying?
I might switch them though. That doesn't look less weird though. Okay, so now what I need to do is use corner blocks. Blah.
Blah. Blah.
Gross. There we go. Why does my chat load so slow? Not sure what you mean. There's the chat box, by the way. It's been gone for I don't know how long. Maybe multiple streams, honestly. Will we ever see the Pimp Mobile again? Dude, I would love to bring back the Pimp Mobile. Sadly, though, the save file I was playing on for Need for Speed Most Wanted, it was like lost in some kind of data corruption, so I would like to stream the game sometime. And we can relive the glory days of the Pimp Mobile. I would love for it to make a comeback. What mouse do I use? I use the Razer Ouroboros, which was sold for a very short time in the US. It might still be sold in other countries, but I found mine at a thrift store. It's been going pretty strong ever since, but it's a very uncomfortable mouse. It is not like a super comfy gamer mouse. It's kind of the worst. But it has good latency, so that's what's most important for GD. But for editing and most other games, I use a Zelotes C18 ergonomic gaming mouse. I don't know how to... Zelotes. I don't know how to say that. Zelotes, something like that. This song is goofy. What's this? Double take, encore saved select. Gotcha. I had a Death Adder for a minute, but the plastic was so brittle, I literally, playing GD, I clicked the mouse button off. It literally broke off. It had to be super glued. It is not a very sturdy mouse, and that was annoying because, you know, I kind of need to click things. Suad El Hatab, thank you so much for the 2 more. I really appreciate that. If you have any helpful insight on how to say your name, I would really appreciate it. I don't enjoy saying your name incorrectly, and I would love all the help that I can get. If it doesn't bother you, if I'm close enough, you can just like leave it be or whatever, but... Oh shit, I forgot message. That's okay. Luckily for you, Howdy does his best to read all chat messages. I hate playing GD with mouse. Can get higher CPS on keyboard. I've never been able to get higher CPS with a keyboard. My PC specs, I don't know, man. I've mentioned them in the Q&A once or twice. I don't know much about computers, though. So I know about as much about my computer parts as like the average homeless person. Man, none of this is lining up. This is going crazy. Back in action. Yeah, apparently. My goodness. Probably just replace this with like an actual column here. Grr. There we go. I guess I could do that. I think I have a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3070 and an Intel Core i5 8400 processor. A bit of an older one, but it checks out. And then I got like an i5 90 something, much better. but I'm not using it currently because messing with my computer scares me, and it's working currently, so until it doesn't work, I'm not going to bother replacing it. I don't like this remix as much. Obviously, it's still a good song, so I'll sing it, but I prefer the original. Oh my goodness, he really needs me to beatbox. I'll beatbox the next song, how about that? Was it called Angel? Yeah, this is Angel Island Zone, but the Sonic Mania remix. RNG Totu, like with the portals? Those videos take forever. Those videos take me so long. Yeah, definitely prefer the original Angel Island Zone. Yeah, those videos are fun to make, but that last one, the Deadlocked one, literally took me like 5 hours. Got a weird tempo, I like it. I think those snares fit this drum beat a little bit better, but that's like a lot harder to maintain breath balance though. Favorite Lego game? That is a good question. It's gotta go... I say it's gotta go like it's an easy choice, but it's not. I'm gonna have to go with Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. I love it so much. A close runner-up would be Lego Indiana Jones 1. Such a good game. I never played Lego Indiana Jones 2, but I heard it was not as good. And from what I've seen, it does not look as good. Which Mania OST do you prefer? The only song I've heard today that I thought was better than the original was Oil Ocean. I really enjoyed Oil Ocean. I mean, all these remixes are really good. I just really like the charm of the old 16-bit instruments they used to use. And these remixes definitely do them justice, but still not my favorite. That's not a no, it's not symmetrical. Gosh dang it. Where are you? You go right here, right? Yeah. Okay, we can do that, and then that's it. That's the entire soundtrack. I don't even think I put that one on shuffle, did I? I'll play Oil Ocean one more time because it was really good. I'm literally playing Lego Indiana Jones right now. Dude, good choice. I want to play that one on stream sometime soon. That game is so good. Fantastic game. Makes me a little bit sad that they brought back Lego Indiana Jones Lego sets for like a second. They released like 3 or 4 of them and then said, okay, we're done with that forever. And they canceled some of the other ones they had planned. I guess they just weren't selling well enough or something. But yeah, that was sad. I would have really liked to see some more Lego Indiana Jones sets. It kind of sucks though because they changed the minifigure, the classic Lego Indiana Jones minifigure. They changed it. They like attached a hairpiece to his hat. It's like a hair and hat combo Lego piece that you put on his head. It looks bad. I mean, the only time I've ever really seen Lego Indiana Jones is his original game that came out on the PS2 and Xbox, I think, and Wii probably. Anyway, just, man, it sucks. It really sucks. Because I like the way it looked and they changed it. I never thought he looked bald, like he needed hair. No, he looks fine. I don't know why they bothered changing it. I guess maybe they were just trying to give us like a higher quality product. I get that, but I didn't think there was anything wrong with the product before. Like, literally just give the printing like an update. That's all you need. Update the printing just a little bit, and you're looking real good. Yo, what's up, Patty? What's going on, McFlurry? Glad you could catch the last half hour or so of the stream. Ugh. Can I get mods so I can moderate your chat? I want to help. I appreciate that. I have some pretty vast trust issues, though, so I only really give mod to, like, my friends and people that I've known for a while, but it means a lot that you want so badly to help. You're like, man, I feel for you. This chat kind of sucks. I would like to help, and I appreciate that, but mod is kind of reserved for close friends only. Oh, gosh. What happened here? Okay, I think it's good. This bottom structure here is really detailed, and the rest of them are not, so I'm going to do something extra to make it look a little more fit. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. I might replace these with the non-hitboxed versions. There you go. That looks nice. Hey there, buddy. What's going on, Sethi? Dude, Pumpai, thanks for appreciating and understanding. You respect my boundaries. I think that's pretty cool, man. I get it. It's no problem. What a cool dude. What a cool dude. Again, if my trust issues were more relaxed, I would totally give you mod. You seem chill. A lot of you guys would have mod, probably. Booney Man, Lunatic Husky, Cute Twirl L. Might make it even bigger, honestly. That's pretty sweet. Okay, pretty pleased with all this structuring, except for... Yeah, this structure's not awesome. I'll do something to make this interesting. Oh gosh. I don't know why it's such a tiny little amount off. It's ridiculous. I don't really have an interest in playing Undertale. Back for my 2-hour nap? Heck yeah, dude. Not gonna lie, I don't trust myself to be a mod. Hey, it's not a job you want. It's a terrible job that I can't pay you for, so you're doing it for free. You just be moderating out of the goodness of your heart. And, I'm sure there's plenty to go around, goodness-wise, but, like, dude, it sucks. It sucks. You just tell children not to do things, only for them to not listen to you. Oh, you beat my RNG deadlocked? Hell yeah, dude. That's like at least a hard demon. It's pretty tough. I was playing it in practice mode. I was struggling to get those runs, man. I was trying to get the level down in like 2 or 3 runs, and I'm like, dude, this might need to be like a 3 or 4 run type deal. This is tough. That's fine. I think I'm okay with that. I'll make a couple little areas here darker than everything else just to make it feel like the structures match each other. This structure can be darker. I'll make this structure darker as well. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Actually, no, get rid of this. No, never mind. Keep it, keep it. Because we're going to need to do this. There we go. I'll probably make... I should just, hold on. I should just grab one of these and then make it like a linked object. Okay, those are both the oil oceans, so I'm gonna grab a different OST for a bit. StarCraft 1 OST. Let's do it. Just the Terran soundtrack. How about that? Super cool soundtrack. Some of the Zerg and Protoss stuff is very ambient, though. Not quite what I'd choose for a stream. Okay. Now we can just take this and apply it to some of the pre-existing structures. I say that, and I don't see actually anything else that it would apply for right now. That's okay. We'll also make one of these. Ah, my arm, so itchy. Ah. Do 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 do. That's a lot of middle finger emojis. Someone is not happy with me. Sorry to hear about that. Is there something I could be doing better? I might just copy these. I could copy one to do that, and then this one would be like that. Can I do something better about that? No. I guess he's just doing middle fingers just because. Well, I'm going to delete that message because it kind of clogs up the chat. But I appreciate the I would say appreciate the feedback. That was, you know, kind of anti-feedback. Screw you, man. Why? What could I be doing better? I don't know. Okay, good talk. Thank you. I'm all for growing and changing as a person, but if people say mean things to me and then don't elaborate, that's not constructive criticism, that's just being a jerk. Obviously, I'm not going to take a buttload of middle finger emojis seriously. I don't really care. That's just kind of funny. Calm down. Oh, that makes sense. Look good, gosh dang it. There we go. That's fine. Howdy's the best. I'm not really a fan of spam in any regard, but thank you. I appreciate that. Let's call it there, though. We don't need any more spam. If the spam persists, I may have to resort to lethal force. That was you just then gasping, because the lethal force is very scary. The middle fingers were not meant to be. I pasted the wrong text. That seems like a very poor excuse, but you're good. I don't really care. But I urge anyone who has problems with me to tell me about it. Because if you're like, man, I think your videos are really dumb. Here's why. It's this reason, that reason, this reason over here. And I'm like, okay. Wow, that's a lot of ammunition you got there. I will take this to heart and see what I can do about growing and changing as a person. Because I think growing and changing as a person is pretty darn sweet. It's pretty awesome. Who doesn't want to learn from their mistakes and become better? Right? But, you know, you gotta actually help me. You gotta help me help you. This music is very, very Transformers 1986. It would fit perfectly with some of that, dude. Still the best Transformers movie ever made. I might make this dark as well. An extra dark roast. A horror game stream would be fun. I might do some kind of like FNAF 2 stream where I try to beat like, I don't know, like I might just do like the custom night in FNAF 2 and try to get a higher score. Because the hardest night I've beaten in any FNAF game is Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Night 6. And it's not crazy hard. It's tough, but it's not crazy. If I could beat 1020 mode on FNAF 2 someday, that'd be cool. I might try to do that. I gave it a try in one of my videos a while back. I think I made it to like 2 or 3 in the morning. Yeah, I got the formula down. It's just I need to get lucky. I need to continue to get lucky for long enough, and then I will eventually be able to beat it. Because like I know what to do. It just takes quick reaction times, good balance, and some luck. There's a lot of luck involved in FNAF 2. You remember my suggestions in the second 2.2 layout stream? No. The second 2.2 layout, that would have been like 6 months ago. I did play FNAF when it came out. There was a big like family gathering for like Christmas, and I was at my uncle's house, and they had it on their computer over there. Like, oh, what is this? This looks cool. I was like, this is Five Nights at Freddy's, a horror game. And I'm like, ooh, I like horror. And then I played it, and I was just like, whoa, shit, this is really freaky. Still, like, the most scared I've ever been by a video game is FNAF 1 when I first played it back in 2014. Which LEGO game should I buy for my collection? I haven't played that many. I've played LEGO Star Wars 1, 2, 3, The Complete Saga, LEGO Indiana Jones 1, LEGO Batman 1, and LEGO Lord of the Rings. Those are the only ones I played, and I can highly recommend all of them. Except for LEGO Star Wars 3, the one that's all about the Clone Wars. That one's okay. It's alright. Not nearly as good as any of the others, but if you enjoy LEGOs and you enjoy Star Wars, and you enjoy LEGO Star Wars games, give it a try. Yeah, LEGO Lord of the Rings was awesome. I heard LEGO The Hobbit was not very good. I never got to try that one. Or I never had to try that one, you know, depending on how you look at it. Ugh. Oh, my back. Ugh. Ugh. People when texting. Skull emoji, poop emoji, weary emoji, or whatever that is. Surprised, I don't know. And then the freaking birthday kazoo, or whatever you call that. That's awesome. I love that. You know Queso, I know he's been like mercilessly bullied, but also has like tens of millions of followers. Probably just because he's overweight, and then people make fun of it, and then he gets mad at them, and people are like, "Oh, such funny gamer rage, dude! Oh, he gets so mad, bro. You mad, bro?" I don't know. Maybe he's like a super funny guy, and that's why he's super popular. But it seems like the only reason he's popular is because he's easy to like make fun of and like poke fun at. And then people like his reactions, and they think it's funny. The poor guy just seems miserable, man. Just leave him alone. It could be that he knows exactly what he's doing, and he's like, oh, no, dude, I'm living the life. Have you seen how many subscribers I have? Look at my freaking bank account. Check it out. Okay, so Queso's peak streamer. I don't know anything about Queso. I know that I can never talk about like that white melty cheese at restaurants ever again because everyone's like, "Oh, Queso reference, dude. Oh man." I might make like a little fella. I'm gonna make a little fella to go in here. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Eternal Darkness, early 2000s and creepy? I'm gonna look this up right now. That sounds pretty cool. I find horror really, really disappointing most of the time. Ooh. This kind of reminds me of like, I don't know, I love the art style. It's super cool. It looks like a mixture of like Resident Evil and like Doom in a weird way. Well, I never said StarCraft 2 soundtrack. Well, I guess we've been on that for a little while. That's fine. I will give you my VR if you do a VR horror vid. I have an Oculus Quest. But I appreciate the offer. I don't really answer what will my next video be questions. I don't know. I leave it up to the mystery, man. I mean, you're gonna know next week, right? I used to upload more often before I got super busy with my life. So back then I could be like, dude, you're gonna know in just a couple days. But yeah, now it's like a video comes out, you want to know what the next one is. Well, it's gonna be like another week. And I wish it wasn't that long in between videos. But now watch me spend all this time making a structure that will be seen by like nobody. Can I help you edit? Like to make videos go faster? For now, it's just gonna be me editing, man. I appreciate the offer, but editing is... Okay, I don't know if you know anything about being a YouTuber, but editing is like 90% of the work. Streaming, it's easy. I just turn on a game, talk to you guys. I mean, like, it depends on what I'm streaming, but most of it, not too hard. And then freaking... recording, a lot rides on recording day. I mean, if recording day goes poorly, that sucks. That really sucks. I mean, that means all of your future editing days are also going to suck. And that's not fun. I mean, that's terrible. It's terrible news. So sorry to hear that. But, like... do I need a third one to match that? Oh my gosh, it's so dark. That's okay, though. That's fine. So yeah, most of the work comes from editing, so if I were to hire someone to edit for me, or to edit some of my content for me, I would feel obligated to pay them like 90% of what I'm making, you know? I don't make like a lot of money from YouTube, but I make, you know, enough to pay the bills for now. Which is why I don't feel like guilty. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel guilty about the money I make on YouTube because I know I deserve it because I put in the work. So if I hired someone else to put in the work for me, then I'm not going to feel deserving of that money. I'm going to say, hey, you are doing a majority of the work. You deserve this money. And yeah, you guys would get howdy videos, but I would need a second job. There's no way just my cut of the YouTube stuff could help me survive. That would not happen. Unfortunately. You were such a genuine dude. That's a nice compliment. Thank you so much, dude. It's hard to kind of, I guess, portray yourself genuinely in videos. I don't act unlike myself, but like you can't get into real topics like this in a video. You know, no one's gonna be like, "Ooh, yeah, Wheel of Pain," and they click on the Wheel of Pain, and then it's just me talking about life, and they're like, "Oh, what is this shit? I'm out of here." You know, but in a stream, you know, people still will say, "What is this? I'm out of here." But like, I don't know. This is why I enjoyed streaming as much as I do, because it's a much deeper connection with you guys. It's not just, yeah, howdy, be my video entertainment monkey. Oh, do a little dance for me. Oh, look, he did a Brian Griffin impression. Oh, that's so funny. Ha ha ha. And then you go do something else. You know, it's just like, it's such a empty connection. You know what I'm saying? I would much rather stream and talk to you guys. But I would love to do this for as long as I can. I mean, for the rest of my life, if I could. It'd be hilarious if Howdy was like freaking 65 years old still playing GD. That'd be awesome, but... My expectations for YouTube being my future are pretty low at the moment. I mean, my family's gonna get bigger, and I'm gonna have more people to take care of. And I'm not gonna be in it alone, but I mean, what I bring in from YouTube is definitely very, very important to the well-being of my family. So if YouTube can't bring in enough money to make it worth my time, I'm gonna have to dial YouTube back to a hobby and just upload every now and then. I would stream, but it's just that YouTube banned my account. I don't know why. Can you help? Honestly, if you don't have a pre-existing YouTube community that was following your videos before, I would just make a new account and stream on that one. It sucks that YouTube banned your account. I'm sorry to hear about that. YouTube's customer service and stuff like that can be pretty tricky and hard to work with, so... As long as you've sent emails to all the people that, you know, YouTube recommends, you know, obviously they're gonna pretend like they care, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna say, hey, if we made a mistake, you know, if your account shouldn't be banned, let us know right here. You know, if you've sent those emails and made those calls already, all you can do is just wait. And if it's really important that you stream on this account, I only have one phone though. You don't need two phones. You just need to make a second Gmail account, and then with that Gmail account, log into YouTube on it, and there you go. Got a fresh new YouTube account. Easy peasy. You don't have to make yourself suffer and just wait until YouTube acknowledges you. Thank you. You're welcome, dude. Okay, I am probably going to wrap up stream here for the day. Gonna pause the StarCraft music. What we're going to do, we're going to play through this level one last time. No start positions, just play from 0, and I'll go for a little while in practice until I get all the way through. Just kind of like a bit of a segmented showcase. For those of you who've been here a while, and I need my start pause switcher. There we go. Where I cannot switch the start positions. Oh well, that's fine. I'll just delete it. Anyways, for those of you who have been here a while but still don't know what the level looks like, I'm going to play from 0 right now. We're going to do it. Never died there before. That's cool. Oof. Tough. This cube is tough. I'm gonna nerf this a lot. That UFO's also tough, but I don't want to nerf it because it's really cool. I really enjoy this gameplay. Ooh. Ooh. Come on. That's a bad start position. Wild GD, thank you so much for the 2. What do you use to get the chat in stream? That is a Stream Elements. They've got overlays you can use. Hey, I want to stream chat always on the screen. And they're like, okay, we've got this template for you. I think it starts as like a black box or something, and you can make it like transparent so you can see the level behind it if you're doing something like that. And then you just add it as an OBS source, and OBS will capture it, and then you're good to go. Pretty easy to use. Plenty of tutorials on YouTube. It's fairly popular, so it's got that kind of like rapport on YouTube. So yeah, thank you so much for the 2, dude. Resume already. I'm thanking my boy Wild for a donation. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, this part's a little tough as well. This part's also really tough. I might nerf this duel a lot. What? Why death? Man, this is tough. That swing copter's... I don't know why I hate swing copters so much. Why am I spawning up there? I'm supposed to spawn on the bottom. That's how it was before. Come on. There we go. I'll need to resync this as well. There we go. There we go. You hate swing because it sucks. True. Wild GD dropping the facts people aren't ready for. Okay. I'm just gonna upload this progress on my account in case my data gets corrupted. It's not like out. For you guys, it's unlisted, so I'm just doing that to save the progress. Okay. Turn down the volume a little bit and thank all the wonderful folks who stopped by and shared with me their money. Throat does not feel good. I've been talking too much. I use Davinci Resolve 17 as my editing software. It's free. It's got a paid version if you want to make like movies, but the free version has everything I could ever need for videos, so... Well, I'm sorry for some card. I appreciate you stopping by, though. That does mean a lot to your boy me. First off, we got Booney Man stopping by with several donations, as well as 5 gifted memberships today. That is freaking huge. Thank you so much, dude. What a homie. Orion Shepherd dropping by with a 2. He could only be here for like literal seconds. He just said hi bye, and that's all we got. But still appreciate you. Lunatic Husky renewing his membership, his featured membership, mind you, for 6 months, getting that silver badge. I think only shared by Wild GD and Booney Man. I think that's the only 2 other people that have the silver badges yet. So thank you so much, dude. Booney Man with another 5, another 2. Bad Player 64 with the $5. Thank you so much for stopping by today, dude. Greatly, greatly appreciate you. Congrats on beating hell as well. Yeah, I got those 5 gifted from Booney. Thank you so much, dude. Going to Ultroxis, Rodrigo, Average, Roblox Baby, Jet, and Cute Twirl L. Hope you guys enjoyed your emojis and your badges. Booney Man with another 5. Vanderbeek with the 249 euros, I believe, if I recall correctly. It translates to 271, I think. Whatever that equates to. Lunatic Husky with another 2. Eric Lerma with a $2. Thank you so much. Another 2 from Lunatic Husky. Got 3 donations from Suad El Hatab, I think is how you say that. Not quite sure. Cool name, though. I would love to learn how to pronounce it correctly. But yeah, thank you so much as well. Dusty Animations renewing his membership for the second time. Really appreciate you, bro. And lastly, we got Wild GD at the end there with the $2. Thank you guys so much. Regardless of how much money you did or did not spend in today's stream, you spent your time here today, and that is the most important resource. So I really appreciate you all. Have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye forever.